Alright, this is Joshyblogz. I'm with the gang. They're ganging up on me because I'm on Fader too much. This is Barry Stars. Let's play. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Alright, so yeah, did I find any clues? Well, let's get into that. Yes.
네, 지금부터 S 승연을 추적해 볼 생각이에요.
Holy shit. That's a big promise, Do-yoon. Are you sure about that?
그걸 위해서 얘기 좀 해봐요, 우리.
Okay, damn. Master Detective Do-yoon over here in the house. We just start left to right, as usual. I don't feel like changing it up. I'm very comfortable with left to right. It could go right to left this time, just to be different. I just like left to right. I'm a left to right thinker. So we're gonna start with Ju-young. Also, I like Ju-young. She's my girl. All right. Let's definitely save. Yes. I just want to get in the habit of saving at like times like these, even though I probably didn't really need to save right now. All right, let's do this. Ju-young. Let's start with you. Yeah, we'll do the internet after, maybe. No, let's get the internet over with. We'll do the internet first, then Ju-young. Skim through everything, I guess. Oh, really? Okay. Alright, fuck this then. I'm not reading that shit. So, Ju-young. S-Young seems... Okay, never mind that. Something happened to me too. Specific time frame. The internal affairs of B-Stars that related to tonight. Maybe they participated in production of these episodes. I guess it was of Super Week to the finals.
혹시
Do you remember this event or episode regarding the staff or contestants, or about me? Do you just want to tell me to tell you anything?
네.
Yes, for now. Ju-young paused to think while rubbing her chin. There was a rival mission during episode 6. Masquerade barely passed the rival mission. And the show made it look like a serious conflict with Ju-hyuk.
맞아.
I was surprised because it was different from what I saw. They portrayed me as a hysterical maniac. Ju-hyuk was also portrayed as someone who tried to go along with me, but talked behind my back. In reality, it was just an intense discussion that resulted from our difference in opinions. Even after we came to an agreement, they made it look like we were still on bad terms with each other. In episode 6, the show aired a flashback of Ju-young and made it look like there was a quarrel between her and Ju-hyuk. It was nothing serious, but it was edited differently. Alright, how many things do I have to get? 9? Alright, Jesus. Well, we'll see how that goes. That didn't give me anything, did it? That's weird. I thought it was gonna give me something. Maybe it did give me something, I just didn't notice. It was all over nicely. In episode 6, the show aired a flashback of Ju-young and made it look like there was a quarrel between her and Ju-hyuk. Oh yeah, so we just created this one for us to talk about. The staged conflicts. Okay. It was all over nicely. They paired me up with Ju-hyuk. Right, I remember we just talked about that.
그땐
What was the first song for the team mission? Come What May?
맞아.
You remember well. Ju-hyuk didn't give any opinion at the time. I'm sure Ju-hyuk had his own ideas, but he stuck to mine too much. He was giving his own only when I almost pressured him to. That might have looked like a quarrel. I was actually enjoying our conversation. It was a normal conversation. It's important to reconcile after all. No residual bitterness should remain in a relationship. But she just said that they weren't fighting. So that would, if I hit this, it'll seem like I wasn't paying attention. So it sounds like it was a normal conversation. Not every contestant has to be pleasant. Yep. I think I picked the right one. You guys were just having a normal conversation. It's not like you can always laugh and be happy when talking to someone. Yu-Huk shouldn't have lowered himself like that. Yes! It's one of the reasons why I provoked him a bit. You just wanted to know what he really had in mind. Yeah, he later thanked me for that. Ju-Young let out a low sigh. I caught them trying to show something different. Then the quarrel, something different than the quarrel we had. The gossip that circulated on Fader earlier. I found out they were trying to add that to the episode. That's harsh. At the time, I went to confront Sung-young myself. I angrily demanded her to give up on that. She dropped it eventually. She kicked Sung-young's ass. That's badass. The show tried to broadcast Ju-young's love scandal without her consent. She had a quarrel with the producer. Eventually, her dating rumor was taken off the table, but her panic attacks made it to air. I was so surprised back then. How did she manage to get Sung-young to back off? That's impressive. We still haven't unlocked anything. We haven't unlocked any of the 9. So, conversation to go. And I can't seem to. We got nothing else here. Let's go on to Yu-Huk Lee, our boy. Shall we go over what events happened? The accident. Anger is felt in Sung-young's posts. Sung-young seems to talk about themselves under Sung-young's name. What made them so resentful as to claim that they were left to die? The events of that, over the events and what happened. If they thought something was unfair, were they criticized for something they didn't do? Or blamed more than they deserved? Sorry, I just want to get some water. Is that why they're venting on like that on Fader? Suddenly feeling frustrated. Yeah. Glad you guys can't see this. My house is messy. Too messy. Alright, I got water up. Okay. Right, is that why they're venting like that on Fader, right? I said that already. I don't know. Plausible, I guess. Sorry about that. Take my water away now. Fridge. We're gonna get cooled. What am I? I brought my glass out of the room. Alright, now I'm pouring the water. In a second we'll be back up to speed. Sorry. An incident involving the staff. If we're narrowing it down, Yu-Huk and Do-yoon faced each other, lost in thought. We're the Hardy Boys, damn it. I remember the accident when our profiles got mixed up. It was clearly a mess. People started to boycott of B-Stars because it became a trend to complain directly to the official B-Stars account. They missed the basic rumors, which means the data wasn't being managed properly. I even saw a comment accusing the show of fabricating the number of votes. Yeah, that's the only thing that comes to mind at the moment. An accident where the profiles of the finals contestants were mixed up. Viewers reacted angrily to the incident. Oh, that story, the staged conflict. In episode 6, the show aired a flashback of Ju-Young and made it look like there was a quarrel between her and Yu-Huk. Right, we just talked about that. Oh, you're talking about that time. When they broadcast the episode where they made it look like there was a serious argument between Ju Young and me. I think it was during episode 6. Yu-Huk scratched the back of his head. I was somewhat because I wanted to keep the peace with her. It was a mistake, though. He behaved with much respect. Conversation is not a bad thing. He is also partially responsible for that. Laying low is not always a good answer. I feel like I can criticize him here. He's saying that he made a mistake, so I can go along with it and hopefully he won't take it badly. It was your fault to a certain extent. Lowering yourself blindly doesn't mean that you are respecting the other person. Yeah, he's okay. Right, and Ju Young also thought it was not right. Our discussion might have sounded like an argument. And they aired it. No, actually they edited the 2 different scenes with that one. Completely out of context, but the conversation was edited to achieve what they wanted. They never ceased to surprise me. That's when I realized how dreadful the consequence of editing could be. Ju Young and Yu-Huk were portrayed as if they had a conflict in episode 6, but it was actually a result of evil edits. As far as I know, there was a backlash. An accident where the profiles of the finals contestants were mixed up. Viewers reacted angrily to the incident. The public opposition was quite severe at the time. The built-up anger toward B-Stars finally exploded. They also suspected the production crew of intentionally changing the profile in favor of some contestants. The company then saved its neck by creating a scapegoat. I heard it was the youngest staff member who uploaded the profile data. This is our top suspect, I guess, if we're suspecting a staff member that was gone at a particular time. He died when he was fired. Production staff responded quickly. They fired him first. An official statement. Yu-Huk spoke again after a brief pause. But the staff member was pretty well known in the Fader community. Aha! He wasn't as well known as Sung Yun, though. I'll lower the volume a little bit. I'm afraid there might be an echo. But I do love that music.
Oh, shit.
Do you think he could be the one? I heard some of the staff members disclose their workplaces or job titles on Fader. They all seem to be to get along when things are going well, but things could get ugly if an accident occurred, like the profile one. Some of them even ended up deleting their accounts. I overheard something like that several times. Some staff members had to close their accounts because they faced public criticism after they revealed their involvement in B-Stars. Sung Young mentioned Sung Young's death as if it were fact, even before it was reported on the news. Never mind, I don't have to read that. I don't know why I'm reading that. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. Because they faced public criticism in B-Stars. Alright. Running a little long, but actually, yeah, let's stop here. In the next video, we're going to finish up this conversation with QF, and yeah, please like and subscribe, and sorry, I'm falling apart over here. Leave a comment below. Let's go. Here's a little of the next video. Let me tell you about a case I know. Okay. Some staff members closed their accounts because they faced public criticism soon after they revealed their involvement in B-Stars.
그게
Think of it. It could have happened to you as well. What could have happened to me?